When you think of electric vehicles, brands like Tesla, Hyundai, and even Nissan probably come to mind before Toyota. Surprising, isn't it? Toyota, a global automotive powerhouse, has been lagging behind in the EV race, even as competitors rush to claim their piece of the future. In this video, we'll uncover why Toyota is hesitant to go all in on EVs, what they're doing instead, and whether they'll ever take electric cars seriously. As always, sources are linked in the description. Stick around, because the truth might just shock you. Let's start with the numbers. Toyota's bZ4X, the company's flagship electric SUV, sold just 18,570 units in the US in 2024. While that's a 99% increase from 2023, it's still far behind competitors. Honda's Prologue, for instance, debuted last March and sold over 33,000 units in the same year. Nissan's Ariya and even the decade-old Leaf outsold Toyota's EV offering. So, what's the problem? Toyota has long been skeptical of electric vehicles. Former CEO and current chairman, Akio Toyoda, has openly questioned whether battery electric vehicles are the ultimate solution. Toyota's stance emphasizes a multi-pathway approach, advocating for hybrids, hydrogen fuel cells, and even internal combustion engines alongside EVs. The enemy is CO2, not a specific powertrain, he said during a presentation in Tokyo last year. While other automakers race toward all-electric futures, Toyota has invested heavily in hybrid technology, and it's paid off. Hybrids remain a cornerstone of Toyota's lineup, contributing to over 1 million electrified vehicle sales in the US in 2024. But hybrids aren't EVs, and consumers and regulators are increasingly expecting zero-emission solutions. Adding to the complexity, Toyota's hybrids have masked its slower EV development. Critics argue that while hybrids are cleaner than traditional gas-powered cars, they're still not as clean as fully electric vehicles. With EV mandates and bans on internal combustion engines looming in places like California and the EU, Toyota's reliance on hybrids could backfire if they don't scale up their EV strategy soon. Toyota's EV hesitation stems from a mix of strategic caution and market realities. One of their main arguments is infrastructure. Akio Toyoda has repeatedly highlighted issues with charging networks and grid capacity. According to him, a rapid transition to EVs could overwhelm power grids, lead to blackouts, and create logistical nightmares for countries without robust charging infrastructure. And there's some truth to this. In the US, EVs currently make up less than 1% of all registered vehicles. Scaling that to even 30% would require doubling the nation's power capacity by 2050. It's a daunting challenge, but one that competitors like Tesla and Hyundai are tackling head-on by building charging networks and partnering with energy providers. Toyota's EV efforts have also been hampered by technical limitations. The bZ4X, for example, has faced criticism for its range and charging speeds. While its starting price of $37,000 for the 2025 model makes it competitive, its maximum range of 252 miles and slow charging times leave much to be desired compared to rivals like the Hyundai Ioniq 5 or the Nissan Ariya. Furthermore, Toyota's slow EV rollout might reflect a reluctance to disrupt its existing supply chains. The company's expertise in hybrids and internal combustion engines has created a deeply entrenched manufacturing ecosystem. Shifting to EVs would mean overhauling this system, a costly and complex process that Toyota seems hesitant to accelerate. Despite their slow start, Toyota is showing signs of catching up. They recently slashed prices on the bZ4X by up to $6,000 to make it more competitive. And earlier this year, Japan's Ministry of Trade and Industry approved Toyota's plans to produce next-generation EV batteries, including all-solid-state batteries, a potential game-changer. Toyota's battery roadmap is ambitious. By 2026, they plan to launch performance batteries with nearly 500 miles of range. By 2028, their high-performance batteries aim to deliver over 620 miles of range and 10-minute fast charging. But these breakthroughs are still years away, and Toyota has a history of delaying its solid-state battery plans. Initially promised by 2021, these batteries are now expected closer to 2030. Meanwhile, competitors like CATL and BYD dominate the global EV battery market. China alone controlled nearly 54% of the market share in 2024, leaving Japan and Toyota to play catch-up. Even though Toyota plans to gradually ramp up its production, the company's timeline may not be fast enough to keep pace with the rapidly evolving market. Toyota's recent partnerships also hint at a pivot toward electrification. They've announced joint ventures with Panasonic and Prime Planet Energy Solutions to develop next-gen batteries, but these efforts still focus heavily on hybrid and plug-in hybrid models, suggesting that Toyota hasn't fully committed to the all-electric future that many see as inevitable. There's also a deeper issue at play. Toyota's reluctance to fully commit to EVs may stem from its corporate culture. The company's approach to innovation has always been cautious, emphasizing reliability and long-term thinking over quick wins. This strategy worked brilliantly in the past, as Toyota revolutionized the industry with its Prius hybrid. But in the fast-moving EV market, caution can look a lot like hesitation. Akio Toyoda's personal skepticism toward EVs has also influenced the company's direction. Even though Koji Sato, the new CEO, has accelerated Toyota's electrification plans, the company still clings to its hybrid and hydrogen programs. While these technologies have their merits, the global market is clearly shifting toward battery electric vehicles, and Toyota risks being left behind if it doesn't adapt. Another factor is Toyota's multi-pathway philosophy. This approach prioritizes offering a variety of powertrain options to meet diverse market needs. However, critics argue that this strategy spreads resources too thin, leaving Toyota unable to compete effectively in any single category. As competitors double down on EVs, Toyota's divided focus could weaken its position in the long term. So, will Toyota ever take EVs seriously? The answer might lie in their recent efforts to bridge the gap. The price cuts on the BZ4X, the approval of their battery production plans, and their pledge to deliver 1.5 million EVs by 2026 are steps in the right direction. But the real test will be whether Toyota can deliver on its promises. The EV market is evolving rapidly, and consumers are voting with their wallets. Brands like Tesla and Hyundai are setting the pace, while Toyota is still playing catch-up. If Toyota doesn't accelerate its EV strategy soon, it risks losing its reputation as an industry leader. However, there is hope. Toyota's expertise in engineering and manufacturing reliability could give them a unique edge if they fully commit to EVs. Their plans for solid-state batteries, while delayed, could revolutionize the industry if successful, and their recent price cuts show a willingness to adapt to market demands. For now, it seems Toyota's approach is too little, too late, but if they can combine their expertise and reliability with cutting-edge EV technology, they just might surprise us. What do you think? Is Toyota making the right moves, or are they falling too far behind? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this breakdown. Thanks for watching.